Hearing this, I backed away with my hand on my face. That's what I'm hearing. Those whom I seek have themselves sought me. I don't know whether to be happy or surprised. I said in a stammering voice, "Are you really in front of me or am I dreaming?" Calabaya tapped me on the head and said, "It is more real than real. Now quickly bring Fina. We have to get out of here. It can collapse at any time. I can't even see your head now." I was scared and quickly put my hands on my head. Afrin Apu said with a smile, "She is joking, crazy. Don't be afraid. Go and bring Fina." "You can, Gallup bro." I ran to the emergency room to bring Fina. I went and saw the headless doctor complete Fina's bandage. Sitting on the chair, Fina came to her senses and said, "Ziad, where have you been? Do not see the doctor saying that he will give me 2 needles. I am very afraid of needles. Please don't eat instead of me." I said, "No need to take needles. We have to leave here quickly, Fina." "Thank you very much, doctor. We are in a hurry. We have to go. I will take care of the rest." The doctor said a little angrily, "He is still not fully fit. Let him rest in the hospital for a while, and you will handle the rest." "Doctor, am I or you?" I said, "Dermas I. Keep your fit unfit. If you don't leave here, you will be unfit forever. And I am a small doctor too. I'm a cures girlfriend's fever, stomach ache, headache, chest ache, even diarrhea. I can give." Then I said to Fina with a gesture, "If we stay here, we will die too." As Fina knows, I received premonitions of death. Fina got down from the bed and said to herself, "I am fully fit, doctor." Saying this, she took my hand and came out of the emergency room. The doctors and nurses there were all shocked. I feel very sorry for the people. After a while, their death will meet them. But they don't know. I can't change their fate. That's why I can't go against him. I only accept death. Because it sure is. I ran to Gallup Brothers with Fina. Without waiting for us to come, they also ran out of the hospital with us. After arriving at the main gate of the hospital, everything rose with a slight tremor. It seems like an earthquake is about to happen. The speed of the tremors is gradually intensifying. We realized that this hospital will collapse now. The 4 of us ran harder and reached a certain distance from the hospital. A little later, the hospital completely collapsed with a loud noise. And all the people who were there died in a moment. Fina said, "I survived. Brother Ziad, if you didn't have this power, I would have been under the rubble today. But who are these brothers and sisters? I didn't know them." I said, "You survived because of my power. Wrong word. The truth is that your death was not written here, so you did not die. And I didn't tell you I was looking for someone. These are the stars. Caleb brother and Afrin sister. If they were not on time, you could not have been saved." Fina got a little scared and held my hand and said, "Does that mean he is the Jinn Prince?" I nodded my head and replied yes. Calabaya said, "Don't be afraid. I'm a very ass-type genie. This is what you see. She is my father's wife, Afrin. He is a human being just like you. I loved him like a donkey even though we knew it was impossible. I will never get him and I will never be able to touch him. I have to spend my whole life as Babridge." Afrin laughed and said, "Don't talk nonsense. Did I marry you or to love me? You have killed yourself. You have followed me while wearing so many beautiful things in your world." Caleb brother said, "Is it my fault? I like your bag, so I read it." Biting her tongue, she looked at me and Finera, "Upskalti as he mistake Hugaya." Afrin said angrily, "What are you saying in front of this little Polypine? I didn't go home today. I will hang you upside down and beat you. The brain has completely gone." Calabaya said, Sorry, it has gone out. And if you want to beat me, then give a signal first. I will take off my pants. If I wear a lungi, it will be a problem again. It's a matter of honor." Afrin said more angrily, "Absolutely. Shut up now, let's talk about work." Ziad and I are stuck in the same mystery. Now tell us what you saw in your dream that day about Habitra. I said, that day I dreamed that Habitra was being interrogated by a two-horned devil named Devil. That's why they couldn't hunt you down. Habitra was the key to their plan. Afrin Apu heard this and looked at Kalib Bai. Kalib Baya said that means that Coffin was not left by Habitra that day but by those who want you. They are something else. Since Habitra is helpless to them, then they must be very strong. But what do they want from you? I said to Afrin Apu. It is unknown what they want. I don't know what they want. I have been pouring water on my father's grave on Black Friday for 19 years today. I don't even know why I'm doing it. The 13th of the next month is also Friday. Mom says something is going to happen that day. Before that we have to break through these mysteries. Kalib Bia said now we have to go to a place. Answers to many questions can be found there. I have also sent word to my father. He will be there. By then many police, ambulance and fire service personnel have arrived. We are there. As I was about to leave, I saw an old woman coming here with a stick from the ruins of the hospital. Kalib Baya said, look, the devil has come here. This is Habitra. I said yes, this is the old lady whom I saw in my dream. But what is she doing here? She came trembling with a stick and said I survived today. But very soon you will all die. Kalib, you are our nation. Our prince, so they want you to stay away from them. If you stay with them, they will kill you too. They are much stronger than us. So you leave here. Kalib Bia thought for a while and said, well, if that doesn't happen, I will leave. But who do you mean when they say? Habitra said with a smile, you want to know about them so soon. You will know when the time is right. Now I come to tell you what they sent me for. They don't want to kill Prince Kalib, but Afrin and Ziad have no chance to survive. Afrin said we thought you were the root of all this. But now it turns out you have a father too. So what else can we do? Kalib brother, you go away from here. We will handle it. Isn't it, Ziad? Yes, sir, of course. What is the fear of death for those who always walk around? We will see what happens. If you smile like this, you will be blasted at any time. Why do you smile in Bengali as a jinn? You will laugh in your own language. Hearing this, we all looked at Fina in surprise. When did this girl have so much courage? Habitra stopped laughing and placed her hand on her forehead and took the form of the third eye and said in a terrible voice, I was supposed to warn Kalib, I did that. The rest is up to you. Afrin said, Brother Kalib, are you leaving? Kalib Baya said yes, I can't help you at the risk of my own life. I am the next king of the three-eyed jinn. So I have to live. Hearing this, we all felt sad. Especially Afrin Apu's face. It turned black. It seems like the rain is about to fall from his eyes. Kalib Baya said, let's take you home for the last time. From tomorrow you will do it yourselves. Everyone sat in the car. It is now 3 o'clock in the night. No one has any words. Afrin Apu is looking outside. No one cares where Kalib brother is taking us. Suddenly the car braked. All of us recovered. Where did it come from? Only forest and trees around. I took a closer look and saw, hey, that's the place where that woman lives with her dumb kid. Kalib brother got down from the car and asked everyone to get down. Afrin Apu still didn't understand where we came from. Kalib Bia went in front of Afrin Apu and tapped her on the head and said, come to your senses. Afrin Apu now looked around and saw that this is the place where she had come earlier following the child. Looking at Kalib Bia with a questioning look, she said in the middle, loved you enough to leave. Trusting my face, you keep your beautiful face like a deflated balloon. I always wanted another shadow beside my shadow. For whom I have a sky I love. I coughed from behind and said, but bro, I heard that jinns don't have shadows. Kalib brother said, Dermia, you played the 12 o'clock of my romantic mood. It was a dialogue. Now I was going to shake hands like Shah Rukh Khan. But you broke everything in the middle. We all laughed hearing Kalib Bai's words. Afrin Apu said, That's it, my romantic prince. Now why did we come here again? Calabaya stepped back a little and closed his two eyes. Immediately a third eye appeared on his forehead. Then he raised his face like a wolf. Made a few calls. The wind started blowing around. It seems as if the Basaki storm has started tomorrow. The plants seemed to be twisting and falling. Suddenly, a large amount of white light appeared from around. Everyone came and stood in a circle. Fina quickly went and held Ziad's hand tightly in fear. Afrin said, Galabai, what are you doing? Who are these? Then Tabriz, the king of the three-eyed jinn, appeared there. I mean Calabai's father. He went and sat down in the middle of those figures. Then, with a gesture of his eyes, we asked to sit in front of him. We went and sat in front of him in fear. Calabaya kissed his father's hand and said, Thank you, Raja, for answering my call. He put his hand on Calabaya's head and gave a smile and asked us to sit with him. Calab brother came and sat next to us. Suddenly the woman came out of the hut with her dumb child and came to the king kneeling down in respect, and he also sat next to us. Calabia said, Your Highness King, we knew Habitra was the root of all this. So we only focused on Habitra for so long. But today we found out that Habitra was behind Afrin without understanding. There is someone else behind it, who is much more powerful than us. To you, is there any advice for us? King Tabriz said in a serious voice, They are devil worshippers. Their leader's name is Lucifer. They want to kill Afrin and Ziad and be reborn again by satanic forces.